The Southern District of New York found itself at the heart of a political firestorm in February 2025. At the center was Danielle Sassoon, the acting U.S. attorney, who made the shocking decision to resign from her post. This wasn't just another resignation, though. Sassoon's departure came on the heels of a clash with the Justice Department over corruption charges against a high-profile figure, New York City Mayor Eric Adams. Sassoon had been pressured to drop the charges against Adams, a request she found deeply troubling and ultimately refused to comply with. Her resignation, and the reasons behind it, sent shockwaves through the legal and political landscapes, raising serious questions about potential interference in the justice system. Sassoon was adamant in her belief that there were strong grounds to pursue the case against Mayor Adams. She felt that dropping the charges would be a gross miscarriage of justice, and her resignation was a powerful statement against what she perceived as inappropriate influence from Washington. The entire ordeal left many wondering about the nature of the charges against Adams, and the reasons behind the Justice Department's insistence on dropping them. The charges against Mayor Adams stemmed from his time as Brooklyn Borough President. Federal investigators had been looking into allegations of corruption, specifically focusing on accusations of illegal campaign contributions and bribery. The indictment, unsealed in September 2024, alleged that Adams had accepted bribes, disguised as free or discounted travel, in exchange for political favors. These accusations, if proven true, would constitute a significant breach of public trust, and could potentially end Adams's political career. The Justice Department, however, seemed to have a different perspective on the case. Acting Deputy Attorney General Emil Bove, a known ally of former President Trump, argued that the charges against Adams were a distraction and hindered the mayor's ability to effectively govern. Bove believed that dropping the charges would allow Adams to focus on key issues, such as President Trump's immigration crackdown, without the cloud of legal proceedings hanging over him. This rationale, however, did little to quell the concerns of those who saw the Justice Department's intervention as blatant political maneuvering. Sassoon's resignation letter, a scathing indictment of the Justice Department's actions, only served to amplify the concerns about political interference. She argued that dismissing charges against a politician in exchange for political cooperation was a dangerous precedent, one that undermined the very foundation of an independent judiciary. Sassoon's letter directly challenged the narrative put forth by the Justice Department, stating that the timing of the original indictment was consistent with existing policies on election year sensitivities. She further argued that the Justice Department's rationale for dropping the charges was deeply flawed. Sassoon pointed out that the weaponization claim against the Southern District used to justify taking over the case was completely unfounded. She defended the integrity of the career prosecutors involved, emphasizing their commitment to upholding the law without fear or favor. Sassoon's resignation and her subsequent letter painted a picture of a Justice Department more concerned with political expediency than with upholding the principles of justice. The fallout from the Eric Adams case was immediate and far-reaching. Representative Adriano Espaillat, a prominent Democrat from New York, expressed deep concern over the accusations against Adams, calling them extremely troubling. Espaillat's statement reflected the sentiment of many within the Democratic Party, who are now left grappling with the possibility of a major political scandal. The upcoming primary election in June 2025 added another layer of complexity to the situation. Adams, who had maintained his innocence throughout the ordeal, was now facing re-election amidst a cloud of suspicion. The Justice Department's intervention had effectively thrown the race wide open, leaving voters to grapple with the question of whether Adams was a victim of political machinations, or a corrupt official seeking to evade accountability. The Eric Adams case had become a lightning rod for debate, raising fundamental questions about the integrity of the justice system, the role of politics in law enforcement, and the delicate balance of power in a democracy. The answers to these questions, and the ultimate outcome of the case, would have profound implications, not just for Eric Adams and the city of New York, but for the very fabric of American democracy. Stay informed on this developing story and more by subscribing to our channel. Don't miss out on the latest updates.